Arabic, one language, a thousand ways to confuse your cousin from another country. انت زي انت عايزة شو بعدك شنو بغنتي شنو تتبع. All of these mean the same thing. What do you want? But good luck figuring that out if you only learned one dialect. Let's go way back, where there was no countries. We're gonna go to the start. The Abbasid Caliphate. Once upon a time, there's many Arab tribes. Each had its own accent, slang, and other words. For example, like I showed you earlier, in the UAE, Egypt, Morocco, which isn't even on this map, and Lebanon. Then Islam spread. A classical Arabic or Fusha, the language of the Quran, became the official version. I'm the classic tribe. I'm the standard tribe now. And then came the Islamic Caliphates, the first the Rashiduns. Then the Umayyad, which came a bit later. And then there was the Fatimids. And the Arabic got everywhere, from Spain all the way to Pakistan. So now look. Now we'll show you a little of a fictional map to see why. Let's see all the Arabic countries. This country, for example, means two mountains, but Mecca would foresee it as 3 mountains, as there's like more than 2. And Baluchistan would say it's like Jabalain, and Kurdistan would say Jabulain. Basically, no one understands each other. Why? Why is this happening? So when Arabic arrived, it mixed with with some languages. For example, Kurdish and Egyptian, and even maybe French. So now let's create a machine. Okay, yes. Let's take Arabic, but first we gotta do something. Okay. Okay, where is... Okay, now we'll insert Arabic. Wait, no. Wait, now let's take Arabic and French. Let's just put France. Now we have the Arabic language and French. Now what should we call this country? Okay, let's make it 3 countries. The 3 main countries. Wait. We're gonna make it on a new layer. Okay. Now mostly in the Maghreb region, the 3 main countries that had a very hard dialect were Algeria, Morocco, and Tunis, or Tunisia. Now, these 3 countries had to get Arab. Oh, wait. Now let's take the Arabic language. Wait, make it smaller. It's a bit too big. Okay. Now we take France. Boom! You just made 3 dialects. Hey, wait a second. This one shouldn't fit with these 2. Mostly in northern Morocco, there is a dialect of Spain too. So we'll just bring Iberia. Okay, now we put Spanish in, and that makes Morocco. Now there's other countries that got colonized by the French, like Syria and Lebanon, but they didn't really adapt it, and the thing was, the French didn't put any people there because it was a desert. But the French did put in major cities, for example, in Morocco, Tunisia, etc. And now we'll just remove all these. And we'll take Arabic, take it out of the machine. Then we take Great Britain. Okay, now we'll make this bigger, put it here. Now look, we'll make the British smaller for this one, because this country has a slow adaptation of British. Man, you know what? Even maybe a hint of Portuguese. A hint of Portuguese. Wait, I'll just do something. Okay, now just keep this in the machine. Sorry. Okay, now we take the Arabic, put it in. That will be the language it's speaking. And then we put the Great Britain, I mean. We'll make it a bit big, then make it small like it was. This is a little kick to it, but it doesn't add really much to the accent. Maybe to how they say it. Okay, now we'll make this big and then make it so small you can't even see it. Now we get something out of it. The UAE. Okay. Now we'll get to the scene. Now we'll go to the third scene. Now fast forward a few centuries. Travel and communication were slow. I wonder when my order is coming. So some people in Morocco barely talk to people in Iraq. So now look, there's some things you have to understand about dialects. Dialects are mattering about if you're far away, you cannot communicate. So a person from the United Arab Emirates could understand the Kuwaiti, and the Kuwaiti could understand maybe a Syrian, and the Syrian could understand like an Egyptian, and then the Egyptian can understand the Tunisian can understand a Moroccan. If you didn't get that, let me just give you a text. Wait, we'll get the flags. The emojis. Now the UAE. Okay, now Morocco. And the UAE cannot wait. The UAE person. Oh no. Okay, sorry, I didn't know what just happened. Okay, I don't know what just happened, but we'll do it just like this. And then Emirati like me could understand a Kuwaiti with maybe some misconceptions. Now let's say a Kuwaiti could understand a Syrian. Okay, now a Syrian could understand an Egyptian. And then an Egyptian could understand a Tunisian. Wait, let me. You know, I'm just write it in Arabic. And now Tunisian can understand. Finally, you know, let me just and now meme غ را ب huh? Okay, Morocco. So now look, this cycle might be interesting because the UAE can understand the Kuwaiti, but a UAE person cannot understand a Moroccan, and the Kuwaiti person cannot understand the Tunisian. So now I'll make a simple list. Wait. Now the reason I'm using green and red is to mark how the UAE can understand. Now this is the natural understanding of the UAE. So the UAE cannot understand Egypt, but it could understand the Kuwaiti, and maybe mildly could understand its Syrian. And now basically, this is how dialects work. Each one is but like, and look. Now each region evolved its own version of Arabic. Then boom. Should I show you a map? You know, this would be the perfect map-meant video, but I stole your idea. Map. Dialect map. If I just search a dialect map, there'll be Arabic. Look. Knew it. Now these are the Now these are the average Arabic speaking lands, and these are the dialects. But now we're gonna go to one that you could understand the most. This one. Okay, now we've got it. Now you could say, hey, I don't have the names. Okay, well, let's go down. Let's see the details. This is the map. Most people here do not speak Arabic. You wouldn't expect that, but people in the eastern province do mostly speak Arabic, even in the Dhafari region. So now this is what I'll teach you. You've got Egyptian Arabic, which is number 7. Wait, let's check that. Okay, yep, we got Egyptian Arabic. You got Levantine Arabic. Wait, is it north and south? What's the number of it? 14. Oh yeah, we got Levantine Arabic. We got Gulf Arabic, which is number 17. I speak this Arabic, and some slang could change it. Like for example, if you want to say fat in UAE, you could say like dubba, but in Kuwaiti, in their slang they could say batta. And now each of them are Arabic, but mostly not. Each one is basically Arabic, but also basically not. Then the colonial powers showed up. France, Britain, Italy, you name it. They left behind new words and influences. Okay. Wait. 19. Wait. So now it's now 1910. This is a Tunisian who is confused by French guy. This is a Tunisian kid and this is a French guy. Bonjour. Barj. Bonjour. Benjar. Bonjour. Bonjour. And that's why North Africans say merci, and Lebanese people might say bon appetit. Now it's the modern Arabic world. It shares a modern standard Arabic or MSA for short, but if you're Arabic, you would probably call it Fusha. السلام عليكم. في واحد ببغاء طيب. السلام عليك. Also, they're supposed to say salam alaikum. So now, look, we're going to be explaining some slang. Now, my country, the UAE, has an explanation for something. Now we're gonna go to so now Arabic in the UAE is different from any other. Now this gender thing. Now this thing is like, now there's something different in the UAE about feminine. Now, and feminine in the slang is like UAE, and the UAE, these sometimes when they say kalb, they replace it with a cha. So look, kalb, just don't be confused by the letters I'm using. Look, this means cha. Now kalb would become chalb. And you'd be like, hey, that doesn't sound nice. And it actually doesn't. Because Arabic is a really aggressive language. Now this isn't feminine and stuff. We're gonna talk about, is this yours? Now in the normal Arabic you would say هذا حقك wait, hold up, let me search up oh, they would say هل هذا لك. But in Imarat they say هذا حقك. Okay, look, I'll just show Urdu letters. حقك. هذا هل هذا لك and هذا حقك. And now you might be thinking, oh, what about masculine? Masculine is just the same. Okay. Now we're also gonna see some more words. Some Egyptians mock the Emiratis by saying Salam Alaikum. Not joking, that's what my Egyptian friend says in school. Also, just do not don't worry why I just didn't put yeah for a second. Okay. Now let's get to the g sound. So now, look, this is the letter k, or you could say this is k, or this is k. So now this in the Imarat could become this, or this, but these aren't in the alphabet. These are just slang words, which means this is g, and this is g. Now we come to the conclusion. So now, why does Arabic have so many dialects? Because it traveled far, mixed with a ton of other languages, and grew separately for 2,000 years. Same roots, different flavors. Kind of like hummus, but for your ears. Make sure that you watch my other videos. For example, this video. Do not question the thumbnail. This is just a glitch video that I put. And make sure to watch this video when it comes out.